Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. This is day number 22 of the October Doodle thing. This prompt was chef. So this one I actually had a little more trouble with. It's kind of interesting as I kind of looked back at prior prompts for I guess it's called Inktober. They were less very they're a little more ambiguous and a little less specific when they came to what they kind of wanted you to do. This one was getting a little more, the noun, I guess you could say, was very more specific to a particular type of person or something, whereas like the other ones like storm or trap or something like that are a little more kind of ambiguous and can be worked from. And so this one, I kind of just started off with a chef. And so I just kind of got a little bit of my inspiration from the old mobile game Fruit Ninja. And so I'm just like, what if, it'd be cool if, a top Michelin star chef became a ninja or an assassin kind of a thing. And so, but yeah, I just kind of drew out this guy. He's got his swords are a little more like chef's knives rather than the contemporary katana or uh, sword that a warrior would use. And so, but then I also kind of like designed his face thing to be just a chef's hat, but it was so big that it just like covered up his whole face and stuff like that. And because I really liked like the cool patterns in a chef's hat, like those lines that go up a chef's hat. And so then yeah, then the rest of the outfit is a very kind of stylized chef's outfit, just white with some red and stuff like that. And so It it wasn't like the most fun thing that I did. It was this one. It was actually a really quick one I did one evening. It was I had finished up I think the day prior and was just like, you know what, let's just finish this one out. And one thing I did like was the fact that when I watch a lot of these cooking shows and stuff, there's a lot of fire. Like these chefs, when they're you know doing something in a wok or a skillet of some kind, and they pour in just straight wine or an alcoholic liquid to help increase the flavor or help something cook or sear faster. There's always that burst of flame. And so I was just like, you know what, I kind of want to add that to his sword. So he's obviously got a sword that is flaming. So yeah, that was today, and today's was the 22nd, right? Yep, the 22nd. And it is the prompt was chef. And so let's get into his backstory and powers. So, the backstory, and I just called this guy the chef. So, the backstory is Kurt Auri, a Japanese American who grew up wanting to be a chef, but not only he didn't want to become just any chef, he wanted to become the best chef in the world. So he began his journey by studying under a very successful chef in Japan, and then continued his training to be a chef as he just continued westward. So he trained in, you know, different areas in the Orient, like obviously Japan and China, and then made his way through the Middle East and then up through Europe and all of the different culinary arts that the Europeans can provide. And then he eventually ended back up in the United States, where he established his first restaurant, which, to his surprise, achieved a 2 Michelin star within its first 3 months. And overjoyed by his success, Kirk continued his quest to be the best. And as he did so, his empire expanded to have many restaurants around the world, with many of them achieving the prestigious 3 star rating. So, with Kurt's successes, it brought about the attention of some less than reputable organizations. Especially through his many restaurants that he had in Japan, he brought about the attention of the Japanese Yakuza, the under crime organization there in Japan. Denying them access to his establishments, Kurt became a target of the feared syndicate through, corporate espionage and just different fear tactics that they like to employ. Fearing for his life and for the safety of his interests, he embarked on a new path in life, in which he used his keen focus to train as an elite assassin. Now, the fearing become the feared. So we're going to touch just basically on Kurt's powers and abilities as the chef. So Kurt is an average male with no real superhuman abilities or powers, but what he does have that makes him dangerous is his ability to apply extreme focus over his mind and body. This ability soared him to the position of being the best chef in the world, and now one of the most feared assassins. Via his training, he is extremely proficient in hand-to-hand combat and well-versed in the coinciding weaponry. He is also greatly skilled in range combat and human psychology. Understanding and reading people put him in a higher category of killer than the rest of his peers. This particular ability has earned him the name of Akuma, or a demon in Japanese tongue. So, but anyway, thanks for joining me for today. Once again, today was the 22nd, and the prompt was chef. So we will catch you in the next video. Thanks.